This cocktail sponsored by the Hall of Fame. So thank you very much for all your help. Thank you very much for having helped us as a journalist and now to stage this party. I mean, I don't know whether any of you, for sure, and some of you have missed the chance to visit the Hall of Fame. If you have a day, if you have a free day, try to do it next year, try to do it whenever you can because it's really worth. I did it 2 years ago. It was an extraordinary day with Anne-Marie's guidance, so I hope that we can also stage in a couple of years, maybe next year, this media tennis tournament you promised to stage.
I promise, next year.
Cool.
You know, I spent much of my professional career dreaming of coming up and speaking at the International Tennis Hall of Fame. Maybe not in this setting, but it's a pleasure to be here, and it's also an honor to be sponsoring this event as for the International Tennis Writers Association. I am the CEO designate, which means I haven't done a thing. And September 6th, I get to start making mistakes, and Anne-Marie, Mary, and Doug get to pick up the slack for me. So I'd like to introduce our staff. Anne-Marie is Director of Communications. Doug Stark is the museum director. Please talk to him. He's got all the information. And then Mary Heath is our Chief Marketing Officer. So thank you all. I'm taking over from Mark Stenning, who's been at the Hall of Fame for 35 years and the CEO for the last 14. At this current time, everybody's raising, all the ATP tournament directors are raising a glass to him over at the Waldorf, so that's why I got here a little bit late. I'm very excited to be representing the Hall of Fame. It's an amazing opportunity. The history of the sport, I think, for so many of us who played, was very inspiring. We all are asked who our idols are. I fortunately never had one. I had several. I had bits and pieces of guys throughout the years. But if it weren't for history, we wouldn't know what's possible. So I think it's an incredible opportunity for me to be representing the Hall of Fame and to represent and hold the history of the sport worldwide. We're in the midst of a $15.7 million renovation of the Hall of Fame. Part of that, the museum is going to have a $3 million renovation. So if you haven't been, obviously come. But if you have been, next June, come again, because it'll look completely different and it will be an amazing story. Doug's staff and he have put together such an amazing project, and it's going to represent our wonderful sport in so many wonderful ways. So very exciting. My vision for the Hall of Fame is to bring back the international in the International Tennis Hall of Fame. It's really essential that we are recognized and embraced worldwide, and the best way for us to do that is to go around the world and recognize and embrace all the great stories and representatives of our sport internationally. So when we come to your neck of the woods, please be our friend and be supportive of the sport in this way. It's really it's a rare thing that you can be a dumb jock and figure out a way to bamboozle your way into an opportunity like this. But I treat it with much higher regard than I treated my education, and I'll treat it with great respect. So if there's ever a time that I can be of help to you, I would please welcome the call. And also, if we reach out to you, we're going to need your support to build our brand internationally. I hope that you'll answer our call as well, and it'll be a lot of fun working together to build this great sport. Thank you so much, and have a great night.